I've got a confession to make. I don't feel as smart as I did back in secondary or high school.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get it.
Now why is that? I don't know, but I know it's pretty embarrassing and suboptimal as I write for a living as a content strategist and content writer. I'm always producing content, but as I've gotten older, I've realized that my ability to memorize things has deteriorated. In school, for example, I could learn new words and memorize them and recite them verbatim without any kind of strain or any issue doing that. Fellow classmates can attest to this, as they were the ones quizzing me across the table and huddled around, and somewhat surprised that I could actually remember words in the dictionary. Today, I don't feel as sharp as I did, and compared to the times when I could, to the surprise of classmates, snort a definition, fact or formula and give the precise words in the dictionary that actually described it, today I don't feel like I have that. I don't feel like it's as easy for me to do that, and this kind of knowing observation has kind of snowballed over the years. If I encounter a new word while I'm reading, I'm less likely to remember it or be able to apply it in my writing. Another one is just remembering facts and things like that. So keeping that in mind, and because of this observation and how I felt dumber, I know that a lot of other people feel this way, and naturally my suspicions have turned towards this little thing here, a smartphone. While I can't deny other possible causes, I do blame the instantly accessible frothy distraction that a smartphone provides for clouding my focus. You know what this looks like: overindulging on YouTube videos, journeying down an endless rabbit hole on social media, and just itching to learn new things, but without actually learning new things. So you just load up a video, or you just read an endless cycle of reading articles that where nothing sticks in your brain. And I wanted to find out if smartphones are really that bad, and if so, what you and I can do about it. I've researched a lot on digital detox, the whole idea of excess dopamine affecting your brain's ability to concentrate. So fed up of ruminating on my lost faculties and blaming things like my smartphone and my daily responsibilities like job, wife and just household chores, I decided to take action. So inspired by the likes of Alex Becker, I challenged myself to a 7-day smartphone detox just to see what would happen to my faculties, just to see if I'd regain that sense of being sharp and increasing my ability to retain more information and learning and acquiring knowledge faster. Important caveats are that I did use my phone to complete Duolingo lessons, and I also use my phone to listen to music while training in the home gym, because I just can't train without music. I'm a weakling. Insight number 1: smartphone addiction is real. Think you're not addicted to your smartphone? Think again. Did you not think? Well, that's probably because of your smartphone. Okay, I'm kidding, but in all seriousness, I didn't realize the impact that having a pocket-sized portal to an endless black hole of attention-stealing YouTube videos, in-depth articles, and the constant ping of notifications was having on my attention span until I distanced myself from them. Withdrawals set in almost immediately. On days 1 and 2, for example, I felt a phantom buzz in my pocket, even though there was no phone anywhere near me. I also felt a clawing itch to consume information about just about anything. My usual content binges involved topics such as marketing, self-development, SEO and fitness. This itch became a positive eventually, because, as I'll explore in the next subhead, I had more time to consciously direct and think about where I invested my attention. Insight number 2: the value of micro moments. After the first couple of days of detoxing from my smartphone, I noticed the significant benefits from distancing myself from it. One of these key benefits was actually being present enough to smell the roses. As cliche as it sounds, you realize how much of your day-to-day life becomes an indefinite blur due to a boredom-triggered constant state of consumption. With this door to permanent distraction closed, I didn't have to exercise Herculean levels of self-control to sit down, conduct research, think deeply about a topic, and create content, especially for personal projects that don't have an immediate monetary gain. In short, breaking into the flow state barrier was easier. It was easier to get into a state of focus and just enjoy work. From start to finish, work became more engrossing and, dare I say, entertaining. Unsuspectedly, the quality of my social interactions also improved, adding more colour to the conversations that I had with others in my household. Instead of half-distracted head nods and absent-minded grunts while staring at my smartphone, I was having deeper conversations and palaver with my peeps, so I remember more of what was being said. The conversations were more engaging. It just made day-to-day interactions more meaningful. Abstaining from the comforting lure of my phone also meant having more time. Pockets of time were used in a much more productive manner. When away from my desk, I do daily Duolingo lessons, fit in some reading, complete some household chores, or just think about something related to my work that actually helped me when it came time to doing the work. I found this to be very, very valuable. I'll admit I watched 2 YouTube videos during my smartphone detox. These weren't consumed willy-nilly. They were intentional viewings that occurred between a work break because I needed information on one topic and was curious about another. And because I had a purpose behind viewing these videos, I was able to retain more information and actually learn from them instead of having something playing in the background while I scroll through the comments and completely miss the point. Insight number 3, renewed energy and sleep. If you struggle with sleep, like me, or have some kind of insomnia, detoxing from your smartphone does help. While I wouldn't label it a be-all end-all cure, it did help clear some problems with sleep quality that I've had. This is proven by research. Studies also show that people who don't charge their phones in their bedrooms sleep better and are happier than those who do. Sleeping without your phone in the room also counters the compulsive tendency to pull out a pocket-sized portal to infinite stimulation from beneath your pillow. If you do get up to grab your phone, it's an intentional act that you've done deliberately. This extra step forces you to consider why you're reaching for your phone when you know you shouldn't. And that concludes the top 3 things that I've learned from conducting this 7-day smartphone detox. Here's a quick summary of the benefits that I experienced throughout the experiment and throughout the week. More focus on time throughout the week and throughout all my working hours, less anxiety throughout the day, and less pressure to be productive, improved social interactions, an enhanced sense of overall well-being, and sometimes a better quality sleep. Now, I challenge you to a 7-day smartphone detox. If you're watching this, you're probably curious about the whole smartphone detoxing experience, and you're probably looking into doing this thing yourself. Will it increase your productivity and will it make you feel better? The only way to truly find out is to experiment for yourself. Now, the best way to start this is to abstain from your smartphone or completely for a set period of time, or just limit usage to what's completely necessary. If you're looking for some advice on how to get started or how to do the experiment for yourself, here are 4 tips to help you get started. Number 1, use a brick, trap, or flip phone. Something like this. This will allow you to make and receive calls without having to switch to your smartphone. Number 2, give somebody else your phone. I handed the phone over to my wife throughout this experiment because I didn't really trust myself after breaking my promise to myself within the first 1 to 2 days. This will also make you reconsider why you're looking for your phone, and it'll just make it harder to access it, so that's always a good thing. Number 3, replace the habit. So the time that you would normally spend scrolling through your phone between a break or on the toilet or just sitting down with your family, just replace that time with reading, learn a new language, do a lesson, or just spend time with your children or your kids or your family. Number 4, ask yourself why you're picking up your smartphone. If you feel like you're about to pick up your smartphone or you think you really need to do it, consider some alternatives like a desktop app, and only pick it up if you actually need to for work or if it's really, really necessary. Otherwise, try and find a replacement or delay it till the next week, or just if you do have to access content or information, use a different means to do so. I'd advise that you go on your desktop, and if you need to read an article or watch a video, just stick to that video and stick to that article, because then everything you're doing is intentional and you're less likely to get distracted and go down a rabbit hole of entertainment. Anyways, that concludes the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for more content like this, please do hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and do hit that notification bell, and there'll be more coming your way. Thanks for watching again.